So tell me what things were like when you were little, when you were growing up, what your Sundays were like.
My Sundays were very quiet days. Mother never baked or never cooked or anything on Sunday. It was always warmed up. Our Sunday school was in the afternoon from 3 to 4. And we always went out to my grandma's, out to the country for supper on Sunday night. I got to go there, so that was good. And then when I was little, I went to Little Helpers at the church.
What's Little Helpers?
Little Helpers is just little people. Just little people, and then as you grow up, it's just like any children's. Yeah, and it was fun. And I remember I used to play the piano a little bit, and I played "Tell Me the Stories of Jesus," and that was the only hymn I knew. I remember being able to play it, and they sang it, and I'm sure I made a million mistakes, but anyway, that was a thrill to be asked to play it,
Right.
Yeah, and then as we got my brothers, I had 3 brothers and a sister, and we used to go skiing on Sunday afternoons. We all went together.
Skiing or skating?
Skiing.
Oh.
Mostly skiing, when we were younger. And I remember my brother I'd be a little bit slow, and he'd say, "Oh, come on," and all of a sudden I'd stand behind a tree and start crying, and I remember crying and stopping and waiting and listening to whether they were listening to me or not. And then he would come back and get me. I remember that as plain as day. But our Sundays were a quiet day. Mother never worked on a Sunday. That was her day off.
Yeah.
And I remember singing a solo on Sunday night. And I remember there's not many people went. They always had a morning and an evening service. The evening service was from 7 to 8. And I remember my mom and dad weren't there, and I remember how disappointed I was that they didn't make it. But anyway, that was good. Their mother had reasons she wasn't that well. But I missed her.